Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelai Shamayo, and this is MeWe Fairs. We aim to be your safe space for authenticity and transformation. We have events throughout the Pacific Northwest, many online, and since the beginning of 2019, we have been offering online fairs, and today is yet another online fair. It's a great big online fair with about 20 practitioners here. Really exciting to be all together. We are from all over. We're going to be introducing ourselves so you know who's here today, and then we're going to be answering questions from the audience. If you'd like to ask a question of the panel, please go ahead and put your name in chat so that we know. We will be getting to a number of you answering questions. And in the second portion of the fair, practitioners are going to go to public breakout rooms, and you're going to be able to move from room to room just like you can at a regular fair, going from booth to booth. You'll get to hear educational talks in the rooms. Practitioners sometimes are having conversations, doing sessions. You can watch them do sessions with people. Some of them offer private sessions. And in the flyer about the event, listing the practitioners and what rooms they're in, they also have specials so that you can work with them after the fair. We're excited for you to be here, to get to know them, to be able to ask questions, and to take the opportunity to do sessions and to learn more about how sessions are done and how the practitioners do their work and what they offer, what it's like working with them. All right, we're going to go through and start doing some introductions. So everyone, this is about 45 seconds. So we'll just start off with who I've got on screen, and then I'm going to be rotating you. So we've got Alina, Arun, and Joanna. Go ahead, Alina.
My name is Alina, and I am a certified crystal healer, a Fourier astrologer, a neurographics coach, and I read an astrological oracle called Symbolon. Tonight, I am offering the ongoing mini readings free by donation and 20% off any private readings that I'm offering here today using code MEWEFAIR, MEWEFAIR. I also have a talk titled Doodle Your Way to the Higher Vibe at 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. So feel free to stop by the breakout room number one to talk about, well, anything that I just mentioned and anything else. I will gladly chat the night away. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Alina. Then we'll hear from Arun, Joanna, and then Sandra.
Hi, my name is Arun. I am a certified Reiki master, a certified Reiki crystal healer, and different various modalities that I've done. But today I am offering a energy healing, a spiritual energy healing, which is a Balinese modality that helps in clearing space. It brings in clarity, awareness, and energetic balance within you. So please feel free to come into room 3 if you're looking for some healing and clarity, and I'll be there.
Thanks so
Thank
much,
you.
Arun. Next, we have Joanna, Sandra, and then Jewel.
Hi, I'm Joanna. I'm a healer and I use various modalities for healings. I will be offering healings and oracle readings tonight by donation. And I also have a talk at 6:45 and 8 p.m. about healing yourself and how I healed my gut in like 10 minutes. And my room is 12, and I'd love to connect if you feel called. Thank you so much for listening.
Thanks so much, Joanna. We'll hear from Sandra, Jewel, and then Sally.
Hi, I'm Sandra. I'm a holistic transformational guide, and I work with light and energy to help people shift into their higher selves. It's my belief and experience that no one is broken or damaged or needs fixing. My purpose is to hold the divine light for you until you step into your own light. At 7:30 today, I'm in room number 19 for a short talk and a free group clearing of limiting beliefs, programs, and blocks. We're just going to be starting the fire horse year, and that's about filling up the fire in your belly and getting ready to go into life. So this will be a clearing and an energizing for that. And I'll also be available to do 15-minute private sessions for $15. And today through February 14th, I have a special of 10% off on all my products and services at my website, sandrajeffs.com. You just put in the code, all capitals, MeWe10, and you'll get 10% off anything that's in your cart, including a private session with me. I hope to see you in room 19 today.
Thanks so much, Sandra. We'll hear from Jewel, Sally, and then Jared.
Hi, I'm Jewel Marin, and I do somatic intuitive healing sessions. And what that means is I started out as a massage therapist, had a very dramatic psychic awakening experience that opened me to my lineage on both sides of my family as psychics. And when I do readings, I feel what's going on in the body, and I naturally do energy work with that reading to help it move, giving insights into where things are stuck, how they live in your body, how they live in your life, and what are the steps and things you need in order to move them. Part of that is also I'm very good at helping people tap into their purpose and what is the light inside them that's asking to be expressed and how best to express it. And I will be doing readings in room 11, I believe, unless I,
Great.
oh, and by donation. So they're free with donation. And you can also, after Fair Special, I have an event coming up, Reading Through the Storm, How to Stay Whole in Difficult Times. You can get $10 off of that event.
Great. Thanks so much, Jewel. We'll hear from Sally, Jared, Monique, and then I'll be switching people up so more of the practitioners get to the front.
Good evening. My name's Sally Hummingbird, and I'm an intuitive tarot reader, and I also do hypnotherapy. I carry shaman energy, and I've been doing this since I was 18 years old. I have all the clairs, and I use them when I am reading cards or doing anything, actually. I live my life with that. I'll be in room 18 this evening, and I'm offering free readings as an introductory. If you want something more in depth, you can come to my website, morningstarhealingarts.org, and we can set something up. And I hope to see you there this evening. I'm offering a talk on earth changes, the visions that I've had since I was 18, and ideas about how to prepare. And to enter the year of the fire horse, it's going to be very exciting.
Great. Thank you so much, Sally. We'll hear from Jared and then Monique and then Mandy.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jared Carter. I do soul contract readings. So soul contracts are the hidden contract that your soul signed, kind of gives you your life path, the reason that you're here, the talents, the challenges, the karma that you might have brought in. So all I need to do that is your birth name that appears on your birth certificate. That's the hidden contract of your life. So I'm doing $25 mini soul contract readings here tonight. Full readings are done online in Zoom, and I also sell crystals. So if you want to talk about crystals, you can come into my room. I'm in room 8. And I am giving a talk at, let me find it real quick, at 7:45 at Sacred Agreements Made Before Birth, the Hidden Map Shaping Your Life. Everybody who attends will get a free copy of their chart. May not have much information if you don't go to the talk, but the talk will give you some starter points for it. And hope to see you there, room 8.
Great. Thank you so much, Jared. We'll hear from Monique and then Mandy and then Mike.
Hi, my name is Monique, the Kitchen Bruja, and I am a psychic medium. I'm also a holistic healer, certified herbalist, and a practitioner of Lukumi, Afro-Cuban tradition, Santeria. I'll be giving a talk today about the herbs that we use within the religion for healing and spiritual purposes. The readings I'm going to be doing in my private room are going to be $3 a minute with a minimum of 15 minutes. And the regular public room, I'll be just doing free readings. I specialize in spiritual warfare. I'm a medical intuitive, so any health issues as well as love. So if you have any questions about any of that, then I'd love to speak with you guys.
Thanks so much, Monique. Mandy, Mike, Diane, and then Ava.
Hi, my name is Mandy. I do Reiki, and I'm a certified NLP and plant medicine integration coach. I also read tarot and oracle cards, and that's what I'll be doing tonight, as well as a plant medicine open Q&A. I'll be in room 14 doing a talk at 8:15 Pacific time. So come see me, room 14.
Great. Thanks so much, Mandy. Mike, Diane, and Ava.
Hi, my name is Mike Hernandez. I'm a professional tarot reader, and my readings are real, practical, and focused, and they provide you with clarity, guidance, and direction. In the public room, I'm offering free 1-card readings, just general, 3-card public reading for $15. In the private room, I'm offering my usual 10-minute readings for $30, or a 30-minute tarot mentoring for $70. I'm doing a sample group tarot mentoring in room 15 and general tarot Q&A throughout the fair. So since all I do is nothing but tarot, bring me your tarot questions. Doesn't matter what they are, how hard they are, how bizarre they are, bring them to me and let's have at it. So hope you enjoy the fair. Hope you enjoy everybody here. Have a good time.
Thanks so much, Mike, Diane, and then Ava.
Hi, everyone. Diane Evans, fifth generation shaman, fourth generation druid. I have all the clairs, mediumship. I'll be doing a talk in room 5 on sacred geometry, exploring sacred geometry. And my room is open with 20% off. Any readings, anything booked tonight on my website is 10% off. And if you book a monthly coaching, you get 2 extra sessions. So if you feel connected, I look forward to seeing you and have a great night.
Thanks, Diane, and then Ava.
Hey everyone, I'm Ava and I'm a quantum healing hypnosis practitioner. Today you can find me in the break room where I can help answer any questions you may have about this, as well as we can do some guided meditations, connect with some spirit guides, and you can, see me in a private room. It is by donation, and yeah, I can help you access your subconscious, connect with your higher self. So whether you have questions about a dream or a personal experience, or you just want to dip your toes in the water, I'd love to connect with you. I do have a YouTube. It's Dream Healing Soul Center. So yeah, follow. Thank you.
Great, thank you. And I think Jennifer hasn't introduced herself yet. Is that correct, Jennifer? You're up. Get you unmuted.
Sorry,
Great.
I have to find the button.
Yeah.
It's always
all
a
right.
challenge. All righty. Well, I'm Jennifer, and I've spent 30 years as a practicing witch and offering tarot. And I like to use tarot to let you see what's happening in your life, get a really good view of it all, and then choose the best path forward for yourself. I also offer personalized mentorship and deep dive classes. So I'm here to help you find your magic. Tonight, I'm offering a talk at 6:30 on methods for grounding and centering, and then also learning to build and use energy. And that'll be in room 30, and it's free. And then stop by and chat. While I'm in my room, I'm offering public readings by donation. They're free to observe, and private readings for just $20. That's in room 9. And of course, after the fair, if you come to my website and want to partake of any of the services, I offer a 20% discount when you mention MeWe.
All right, great. Thank you. All right. I can't remember. Echo, did you introduce yourself during this round? All
Not
right, your
yet.
turn. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Echo. My modalities I practice are mediumship, tarot cards, and Akashic records. I'll be in room 7. Feel free to drop by. I'll answer any questions you might have a little talk, and also do some readings later if people want them.
Great, great. And then practitioners, anyone else did not introduce yourself? I did not get you up here. Wave your arms around, call out, let me know. Did we get all of us? All right, Rosewood, let's get Rosewood up here. All right. I was wondering, I'm like, did you do it this time or last time? There's so many of us this time. There are 20 of us. Rosewood.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rosewood, and I'm a certified Reiki master, and I practice light language. As a light worker, I use light language, energy work, I do shadow work with inner healing, and I do divination. Now, divination covers tarot, oracle, Lenormand, and the pendulum. And tonight I'm doing a deep group healing for Ho'oponopono, and that's at 7:15. This healing is about deep inner forgiveness, personal self-forgiveness. I will be bringing in the Archangel of Forgiveness and Mercy to help with this. So I look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Practitioners, anyone else? Is there anyone else that I have not included so far? Maybe that's everyone. And then we're also going to be joined by Jenny Capella, who does ET channeling, crisis and life transitions, intuitive insights, and
Me too,
practical
Lorelai.
tools.
Arashaya.
All right. Sorry. What?
Me too.
Oh, Tanya Lay has to get up here. All right. Let's see. Who else has to get up here?
Lynn.
All right.
And
All right,
Arashaya.
Lynn. All right, Tanya Lay. Where is Lynn? Let's go find where Lynn is. There's so many of us. All right. I'm looking.
And Arashaya too,
Oh,
Lorelai.
Arshaya. All right. Yes, yes. Great. Let me
There we
get someone
go.
else off and someone else up. All right. Now I'm gonna find. Oh, there's Lynn. All right. Okay, great. Tanya, Arshaya, and then Lynn. Go ahead.
Okay,
There's-
me first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. My name is Tanya Lee Carter de Flores, better known as the unique Tanya Lee. And I have I do a lot of things on social media. I'm building a community of mind-like people where we do a lot of activities online together, building everybody, bringing people together so they can, even though we're all on different paths, still walk together and support each other. I do all modalities. Some I don't like to do, but I do know how to do them and will do them if somebody would like me to. I focus a lot with connecting to angels, and I do a lot of shadow work, inner child work, a lot of deep trauma. I help a lot of victims that have trafficking and vets and things of that nature. So I deal with really deep traumas. Today I will be doing, not sure which room I'm in, but I'm sorry, I don't know. But I will be doing a pre-card and then donation if you want me to expand on that. And I do have, like I said, that community group, which is just $4.99 a month, and you get a card every on moon events like the full moon and the new moon and all the other activities. And then I also will be doing a Facebook Messenger special where you'll get a reading with cards and audio. So that's an after special of this. And yeah, I'm excited. It's my first time being here. So I'm excited to be here with you guys and hope to get to meet you in my room.
Great, thank you. And then Arshaya and Lynn.
Hi, I'm Arashaya, and I'm certified Reiki master and intuitive tarot guide. Tonight, I'm here to support you with focused, practical insights. Whether your question is about relationships, career, it can be about life purpose or your next steps, you can find me in room 2. I will do free readings. As well, I offer 15 minutes tarot reading for $15. If you want to go in a private and safe space, you can ask me any question. I'm happy to guide you and support you with whatever comes up for you today. I have a special as well after affair. I do Reiki healing, tarot insights or spiritual guidance, 30 minutes for $44 if you're interested. So Arashaya in room 2. I'm happy to see you there.
Great, thanks so much. And then Lynn.
Hey, I'm Lynn. I am a medium, a medical intuitive, a remote viewer, and a guide consultant. So I can kind of look at different things from a whole bunch of different directions, usually by connecting with your higher self, your guides, your dead. There's a lot there. So I'll be in room 13. I do sort of a general Q&A the whole time called the Psychic Jungle. What's out there? What is it? Is it okay? Is it not okay? A lot of people are waking up, which is why I do an open forum. I can talk all night about what I can offer you, but I also want to know what your experiences are so that I can offer some reassurance and possibly some guidance for what you're starting to wake up to and your experiences are, because more and more people are doing that right now. So I'll be in room 13. I offer 10-minute readings for $10. That is public. I also offer half an hour readings for $35, and that is in a private breakout room. So whichever way, we can probably accommodate you. Hope to see you in 13. Thanks.
Great, thank you. Practitioners, and let's see, let me make sure you can keep hearing me. Practitioners in the fair. Anyone else? Did we get everyone this time? And I was starting to say that another practitioner that is coming is Jenny Capello. She does ET channeling, crisis and life transitions, intuitive insights with practical tools. And she today is offering, what is she offering in her room? Can I see quickly? It looks like she's offering ongoing ET channeling and starseed readings, $10 a question, free to watch. She's offering intuitive insights on relationship transitions, financial uncertainty, and spirit-led careers, $10 a question, free to watch. And she's offering life transition consultations for $33 for 20 minutes in a private room. And she's got a talk happening today too. Can I find that really fast? That I don't know, because there's so much going on. All right, I'm just gonna let that go for now. But she is, oh, I see it. No, I don't know. All right, there's so many rooms. I've got a list in the chat of all the different breakout rooms. All right, we are getting ready now for our intuitive panel, where we answer questions from the audience. I will be rotating the practitioners on the audience. All the practitioners, even if you're not on screen, you can answer. You'll want to raise your hand in Zoom to let me know that you are ready to answer, and then I will call on you. And at about 45 seconds, I will give you of answering, I will give you a little spinning rock so you know to finish up over the next, 10 seconds or so. For those of you that are here in the audience, do you want to ask a question of the panel? Let us know in the chat right now that you want to ask a question, and I will get you in line. A few things to say before we get started. This is a great opportunity for everyone for you to learn from all kinds of questions that are asked by other people as well as from yourself. It's a great opportunity to practice opening your intuition. You can see how you would answer a question. If you do have something come through you that might be for the person that asked the question, please hold it while we are answering their question. And when we're done, feel free to private chat them and ask if they'd like to know what came through you. Please honor whatever they share. They might feel full after hearing from several practitioners, or they might really want it. It's great, right? Chance to practice and get feedback. And then this is true whenever you work with people, and I particularly think it's true in a public format. We are recording, and this is going to get posted on our YouTube channel. So when you ask a question, if we go deeper than you want us to go, or we talk about other topics that you don't want us sharing about, just tell us, interrupt us, give us guidance, so we stay in whatever zone honors you as we answer. I think it's good to do that all the time, and particularly when things are public like this. If you want to ask a question of the panel, you can come up on stage with us, and then your voice and likeness will be recorded. If you want, you can ask the question from your chair, and then only your voice will be recorded. And if you want to ask a question anonymously, you can do that too by private chatting with me, and I will read out your question. I currently don't know of anyone that's in line for the panel. Does anyone else know? I don't see anything yet. Does someone have a question for us? Several of us will answer. We would love to answer. It can be a question on anything. It's best if you ask us a personal question, just like you would sitting for a private session. It gives the practitioners an opportunity to share with you and also to demonstrate what it is that they do and what it's like working with them. And I see Sandy has got something. And you didn't say if you wanted this to be anonymous or not. Sorry, I listed off your name. Do you want to come up on stage with us? Do you want to ask from your chair? How would you like to do this? Because we would love to give you some answers. And I got to get my cursor back on this screen. Where did my cursor go? Oh, no cursor. Who needs a cursor? All right. From the chair. All right. Go ahead and unmute and ask while I figure out how I can get my cursor down here. All right.
My parents had traumatic deaths. Do they have any messages for me?
All right, so practitioners, if you have something you want to share, please raise your hand in Zoom so I know you're ready, and I will rotate you all on the screen and to get you up here with your answers. It has to be a practitioner that's helping run the fair. Sorry. For those of you that are not helping run the fair, please, if you could keep your feedback to yourself until we're done, and then private chat people that asked the question. If you're wanting to ask a question of the panel, that is another matter. That may be what you were wanting to do. I will put you in line for that. Practitioners at the panel, who wants to answer? Does anyone have a question or an answer for Sandy? Any messages from her parents that had traumatic deaths? I know
I see them. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, who is this?
This is Sally.
Let me get, oh, now I see some hands up. Let me get you up here on Spotlight.
I'm
and
having
then
trouble getting the
Sally. There are just so many of us today.
reactions up. Okay.
Sally. Ava, you got to introduce yourself, right? And Sally, you're not on screen with me at the moment, are you? Oh, Sally,
Oh,
no,
no,
you're not.
I don't
know
see
where. There
me.
you are. All right, go ahead,
Am I
Sally.
here?
Go ahead, Sally, and then we've got Sandra and then Lynn.
Well, right away I saw them smiling, so they're okay where they're at. And I mean, this is a generic thing to tell someone, but they want you to know that you are loved. Now that's all I got. Maybe somebody else can chime in.
All right, great. Thank you, Sally. All right, we've got Sandra and then Lynn, and then maybe I have something to say too. Go ahead, Sandra.
Yeah, I heard that they want to give you the message that they had the traumatic death, but it's also a trauma for you, and they want you to get that trauma cleared. That's all I heard.
All right, so we need to work on clearing some trauma. And then it looks like Lynn. And then Diane has something also.
Okay, this is really brief. It was from your mom, and it was basically saying she didn't mean to leave so early, and that's something that really bothered her, is that she did leave your life, fairly early in the process, and you should have had more time together. So, a little bit of missing and regret for that, but it was beyond your control, which you well know.
All right, great. Let's see. And then Diane, and then Echo. Diane, go ahead. I think I've lost a little track of who shared.
Okay.
Sorry, one moment. Sandra, did you share
No, it's all
already?
right. I wasn't sure it was my turn.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
What I instantly got was a really a nauseous feeling in the gut of my stomach. And what I'm being told is they want you to process the emotions, the negative emotions of losing them and the impact it's had on your life. You're still holding on to a level of that, and it's keeping you stuck and away from your creative energy and your ability to pursue your life and some of the goals you have, because you're holding on to this negative energy in your gut and it's making you kind of sick. So they really want you to focus on releasing that. And you're holding it right now, really right there in your gut. And that's the one, besides they do love you. That was the other message that I received.
Great. Thank you, Diane. And let's see, I've got Echo and Arshaya are waiting to answer. Go ahead. And then Mike. Go ahead, Echo.
What I got is they wanted you to know they're not in any pain, they're not in any discomfort. They really miss you, but they really want you to know that they're fine and not to worry about them and to think more of yourself and your own health to what you can do to help yourself. That's it.
Great, thanks. I'll just throw in mine. The message I was picking up was that they wanted you to not focus on them, focus on you, and focus on your life here. You're here. It's right here in front of you. And so to do that, let's see. So Arshaya, and then Jewel, and then Mike, and then we'll be on to another question.
Yes, so what I'm getting for you, it's totally like it's a loving feeling and it's a peace. So they want you to know that they're around you, they are your spirit guides, and they want you to be happy here and enjoy your life.
Great, thank you. Jewel, and then Mike.
Mine was something about being too hard on yourself and like trying too hard to structure your life to like be right or do right or to prevent traumatic things from happening. And this like wanting you to forgive yourself for like acknowledgement that nothing is your fault and that while they may have made the mistake of like I'm feeling this sort of regret of harshness, but this permission for relaxation and joy, and like that was like the thing that like the lesson of death was, wait, we can let go, and this permission to let go, and that permission wanting to be extended toward you.
Great, thank you. And then we have Mike, and Monique is sneaking in too. Go ahead, Mike.
I threw a card for you, and the interesting thing about the universe is it always exposes opposites. And while some people have said that you need to emotionally let go, in my one card reading for you, it's time for you to mentally let go. You have to let this finally go in order to heal. The path is open in front of you. It's just that right now you're so involved in it up here, you feel constricted. So I know it's hard. I know it's difficult because I've been through this myself on and off throughout my life. But at some point, you finally have to decide you're going to move past it, let it go, so that you can heal. And they've already told you that everybody that they're fine, that they love you, So now move on and heal.
Thanks, Mike. And then Monique's got something to share also. Go ahead, Monique.
Okay, I was just getting, don't go back. That was the message that I was getting, don't go back. So I don't know if this is you going back to a particular place, location, a person or a thing, or just going back to the memory of the incident. But I'm also getting that they want you to not isolate yourself so more because it feels like you spend a lot of time by yourself. That's the energy that I'm getting from what they're saying, and they want you to kind of just start getting yourself back out there, like maybe socializing, um, getting together with your family or friends, doing something where you're not so isolated. That's what I'm getting.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right. Sandy, thanks so much for jumping us in with the first question. And thanks, practitioners, for your answers. All right. And then there's a phone number that I think maybe is Shen. Did you want to ask a question? I'm asking you to unmute. Did you want to ask a question of the panel? Is that why your hand's up? That's Shen. All right, I'm just going to imagine that's not what's going on because I can't. I'm lowering your hand. All right, let's see. Then we've got KA. Well, it's hard to do anonymously when so many names are so similar. We've got Kathy wanting to ask a question. Kathy, do you want to come up on stage with us? Do you want to ask from your chair? Or do you not want anyone to know anything about you except for the name that I've mentioned? Let's open the emails for them. Then I can, yeah. Can you, so this was Kathy, KA. Did you want to?
Yeah,
Let's see. Okay, great.
I think that's me. Yeah, I put
Great.
it in the chat, just wanting to understand more about the difference between medical intuition and energy healing.
Medical intuition and energy healing. What is the difference between them? Well, I just say very simply, medical intuition often is the discerning or the finding and realizing what things to investigate as to what might be wrong. And then the healing is kind of the separate stage after the intuition, I think, is a way to look at it. A lot of people talk about doing medical intuition and they do medical intuition and healing. Is there a different type of, and there's all kinds of different healings that happen. We're energy, we're also physical mass, so there's just all different kinds of healing and clearing. What kinds of, do you want to say anything more about the types of, do you want to know the different types of healings, or do you want to say anything else about your question? Ways that you want us to get more specific?
Sure. And what can you specify then the types of healings? Obviously, I'm just new to this, so I'm learning.
Yeah, it's great. So practitioners that do healing, you want to start listing off some different things? There's so many things. Practitioners, go ahead. If one of you just wants to unmute and start sharing, there are just so much.
There are so many different types of healings you can do. There's light healing, there's Reiki, there's Akashic record, past life, aura healing, sound healing. There is so many that I could not even possibly list them all off in this session. And even with everything I know, I'm quite certain I would miss more than a few dozen. Really, the best advice I would give you on any choice of healing is which one feels right within you. You're usually being guided and led to something. You might doubt or hesitate to trust that space, but usually your body will give you an understanding, a feeling, a sensation that lets you know that you need this, you want to explore this space. And just ask the questions, get curious. I'll let somebody else jump in now.
Yeah, it's great. Like, for example, we had a practitioner on in one of the other events this week, and they talked about doing 12 different kinds of light language. So that's just one type of healing, and there are 12 subtypes. Like, there's just so much stuff. So go ahead. Let's see. I know we've got Arashaya and Alina have hands up. Go ahead. Maybe Arashaya and then Alina.
We're gonna get the hands up.
So it's me now?
Don't worry about the hands, just Arashaya. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. So I think very important when it's about energy healing and this kind of work, it's that you should listen to your intuition, right? Because you're totally gonna be guided by your guides. I work with Reiki. This is like the life force energy. It's a very intelligent energy. It knows exactly where it has to go. So pretty much you don't have to do anything. Just relax and allow the energy to serve you, to be for your highest good there. As well, I think tarot and oracle like cards reading is very important. You can get some insight, some guidance about your life, about your path, and then of course you can decide. It's always your choice. There are so many modalities and light language as well. If you're working, for example, at your light body or like your 12-strand DNA to get back in line as well. So light language is a great modality as well. So totally listen to your intuition. You will know for sure where to go.
Great.
Thank you so
Alina
much.
wants to say something about different types of healing.
I'm a crystal healer, so that is the only really type of healing that I know a whole lot about. It's all based on your natural body vibrations together with the vibration of a crystal. So when they sync together, your body reacts to that, and its vibration becomes more harmonious to that body part or that organ or the you know the group of organs. And it's the crystal that works together with your body to kind of harmonize it and put it into sync. That's why we use certain crystals on certain body parts and on certain chakra points and at certain places. So, you know, really, for me, it's like you vibrate, I vibrate, the crystal vibrates. We're just gonna put it together and make it come to make them be friends. Um, that is how I see the energy healing. It's using your own body to harmonize itself and helping it with that energetic instrument called a crystal.
Great. And I was just going to give the example too. So even when you say an affirmation, you're energetically shifting yourself, you're psychologically shifting yourself. So there's so many different kinds of healings. And then we have one practitioner here too that does rapid physical healing. So there are ways of healing all kinds of things, physical healing in the body very, very quickly. So just so many different things. Some people call it miracle healing. All right, that gives you some examples
Thank you so
of
much.
you are welcome. Yeah, there's just so much to explore. So yeah, I agree with everyone. Go where you feel called, go where you're curious, and then if you're interested in learning different things or experiencing different things, get samples. Find out about the modality, find out about practitioners you'll be studying with or working with, and find out where you feel lots of resonance. All right, let's see. We've got more people in line with questions. So some are anonymous. Let's see. So Casey, do you want to unmute and ask your question? Do you want me to ask your question? Some of you I'll call out by just letters, but some of the names are so similar, I not do that very well. Casey, give me some indication of what you want to do. Do you want to unmute and talk? Do you want me to read your question? I need to make sure you're here and listening. There you are. I see you. Do you want to unmute or? I got to make sure you're listening before we work on your question. So please let me know. Is there anything in
Okay.
the chat? Okay, great. Do you want to, so do you want me to read your question? Do you want to say your question? Do you want
Either
to come
way,
up here on
doesn't
stage?
matter.
Okay, well, I think people feel your energy better when you say it with your own voice, so I'd recommend that if you can.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Well, hi, everybody. I just would like to know if there are any messages for me from my loved ones in spirit, my longtime partner, Nick, or I have a lot of family in spirit. Anything that comes through for me.
All right, great. Mediumship.
Can they repeat
Mediums
their
are on call
partner's
today.
name? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Could they repeat the partner's name? The longtime partner?
Nick.
Was that Mitch or Nick?
Nick.
Okay,
Nicholas
great.
called him.
Great. Great.
Thank you.
All right, see if any messages are coming through. Okay, great. Sally, go ahead. And then Lynn.
Sorry, I don't quite know how to raise my hand any other way.
We'll work on it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. What I got is just real quickly. I mean, it's a lot easier to connect when you're actually sitting across and you can feel the energy of the other person. But I saw all those people sort of linking arms and putting their arms around their shoulders, and they're around you all the time. And I just see everyone smiling. Everybody's very happy. They're okay. That's the most important thing to understand about people who've crossed over into spirits. Um, we are eternal, and they do stay with us, and they're okay. I mean, if we did a card reading on Nick, we could give you a better answer, but this is kind of quick and
Great.
dirty, as they say.
Great. Thanks so much, Sally. We've got Lynn, Arashaya, Diane, and Joanna in line. So go ahead, Lynn, you're next.
Okay, this is just two brief things from Nick. One was just sharing images of a lot of, good memories, good times together, with a strong sense of love and care. He apparently thought that you were like the most beautiful woman ever, that sort of thing. Which I know you know that, but probably doesn't hurt to hear it again, right? The other one is a little more nitty-gritty, and that is a bit of an apology. There were some things in his life that sort of held him back from being as fully connected to you as he would have liked to have been. And it took passing to the other side to realize that, gosh, it could have been more deep emotional intimacy between the two of you if it hadn't been for those things. So he's sorry that kind of got in the way a little bit, but I also can tell that there was a lot of good stuff as well. So that's what I got.
Great. Thanks, Lynn. Next is Arashaya, then Diane, then Joanna.
Yes, so I feel that Nick is surrounding you with so much love, positivity, and good energy. Like he's protecting you right from the other side. But as well, I'm picking this message that he wants you to let it go. That one means this, like to live your life, right? Like to really be present here on earth. This is the message that I'm picking up. We can look in the cards if you want as well. We could get some message through the cards, but that's pretty much what I'm getting for you.
All right, great. Thank you. So next, Diane.
Okay, I will agree with Lynn. He definitely has a little bit of energy towards, he was kind of a stubborn, bullheaded moose once in a while. He liked to be very imposing on his energy and what he wanted when he wanted at times. And he feels that, at times he may have overstepped a little bit and he recognizes that. He also makes a mention to, it seems like recently you might have had a moment where you felt like somebody brushed past you. And he was confirming that that was him. And he's also bringing up you have a new beginning coming. And there seems to be a little apprehension about the fact that you'll be doing some of it you feel on your own. But he wants to let you know that he's still with you. Your family and loved ones are there as well. They're all supporting you, and they're not ready for you yet. So they there's attitude is everything for this new beginning and for these next steps you're about to take. Don't doubt yourself. You are very supported, you're very loved. And he wants you to know that. But yeah, he does also admit he was a bit of a bull moose.
Thanks, Diane. Then we hear from Joanna.
Thank you.
So I got just from the entire group immense love from the other side and immense support. And you're worthy of love. You deserve love. And you are loved more than you will ever know. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much, Casey, for your question. All right,
Thank
I'm
you.
going to go back to Shen. Got the question from Shen. Make sure you're here and can hear our answer. Let's see if I see you. Oh, Goodness. Well, I'm having entertaining technical things today. All right, well, everyone connect with Shen energetically. Shen's question is, what specifically is holding me behind and moving forward with my life goals? Shen is the one that comes in on a phone and can't be in video. And I can't see things properly with my Zoom is improved. It's doing all kinds of fancy things. Yeah, so do you have any messages for Shen? I see Shen's here. Yeah. What's keeping me back? Okay, great. Diane's got something. Go ahead, Diane. And Alina's got something too. And Jewel.
I'm getting that you got to drop the mask. You got to stop pretending to be what everybody else wants or needs or expects you to be. It's something in your ancestral line you've been kind of raised up, programmed with. And it's time for you to stop hiding behind the persona other people want you to wear and to start really standing in your own power, what you know you want, what you need. Trust yourself and just keeping the faith that that's enough. You're enough. And you don't have to do it everybody else's way. It is a new time, a new era, and you are here to bring a change. So let yourself do and be the change.
That's great. One of the fun things you said was drop the mask, and Shen literally often wears a physical mask. So yeah, that was, and Shen was laughing also. Okay, great. So we've got Alina, Jewel, Joanna, and Tanya Lee, and then Sandra. So go ahead, Alina.
Interestingly enough, I told deception. So either you're being lied to or you're deceiving others. So you decide which role you're in and how to fix that because the deceiver never works alone. He has a partner. I have a thimble rigger on the picture, and they usually work with a partner, and the partner is the one who screams, "I won," and then everybody else gets attracted to the game, wanting to win as well. So uh, you may be under the influence of somebody who works with a partner to lure you in. Um, uh, if that's the case, that is the time to break away from that situation. And if you are the one deceiving others, maybe work with that partner on something that has more noble goals, you know, and see if you can turn the situation around because thimble rigging is a game after all. So, yeah.
Thank you, Alina. We've got Jewel and then Joanna. Go ahead, Jewel.
I got this image of you like holding back from the light and a fear of stepping into it and holding it. And it really aligned with what Diane was saying. It had this sense of like keeping yourself covered. And I felt the inner critic being a huge player in that pattern and the need to practice kindness to yourself and treating every thought as though it's trying to help you and doesn't know how. So greeting every thought with thank you and what would help me do this or what, like just asking questions of yourself that guide you in the direction you want to go. Like what will help me do this? Just asking that question, holding it open with curiosity rather than, oh, I should and I don't, or this, like taking as what helps me and listening. And an anxiety pattern of hiding from yourself, hiding from your worth, which I think fits a theme we've been hearing.
Thank you so much, Jewel. Next, we've got Joanna and then Tanya Lee.
Yeah, same theme. There's a thread going. I got instantly, there's a subconscious or possibly like an unconscious fear of failure that is causing you to sabotage yourself. So I would recommend asking yourself, instead of what could maybe go wrong, what could possibly go right? And just try sitting with that for a bit. And I think that might help.
Great. Thanks, Joanna. Tanya Lee.
All right, now I can hear and everything. Sorry about that. I want to pull you a card, but I am feeling that you've got this limited belief, and I think it's rooted from your, I think it's rooted from this the talk. I don't think when you were a child that anything that you did was good enough. I think you kept striving and striving, and you never really hit the bar. And that due to that, you just don't think that you can hit the bar, and so you just don't try. And you gotta you got to get your faith back. You don't have faith in yourself. You don't have faith, period. Now, faith is very different than religion. It's not the same thing. Faith is believing in the unseen. So let's not get this twisted with religion. It has nothing to do with religion. It's believing in yourself and believing, in your capabilities. And that it's just not there. You know what's wrong, but you just don't have the faith in yourself, and you can't. There's nothing that can be accomplished without faith. Faith, even if it's big as a mustard seed, right? You have to have faith. Without faith, you cannot accomplish anything. So
And just finish
find
up.
something that no matter how little it is, find something that you do have faith in and work with that and start building with that and just start building little things and rebuild it, because you're
And just
still
finish up.
listening
Sorry,
to.
we're out of time.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Sorry. No, you can't see me well when you're on a phone. We've got Sandra and then Rosewood. Go ahead, Sandra.
Yeah, just like Joel said, I got a lot of that too. The longer I've been in practice, the more I found that everything goes down to the root cause is lack of love. And standing in divine love, loving yourself, the more you can love from that place of the divine, the more you can step into that universal, unconditional love, the more things stop being a problem, the more the problems fade away. So I heard that it's about loving yourself. That's where it starts first. If you truly love yourself, then you can truly love others. If you don't truly love yourself, it's very difficult to truly love other people. So start with yourself and bring in that divine love.
Great. Thank you. And then Rosewood and then Arshaya.
Hello. What I got, Shin, for you, I pulled a card and I got connection. And what I'm getting from that is that you need to live more authentically. You need to become more comfortable in your own skin. And you need to learn how to build more authentic connections to others. You need to build discernment when doing so. And the other thing I picked up is that you need to be more grounded. And that would probably help you go a long way as well. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rosewood. We've got Arshaya next.
Yes, thank you. So I totally agree with what Sandra already said. So it's very important that you love yourself, right? Always. So you cannot pour from an empty cup, right? So you have to fill up your cup first so you can help and love other as well properly. And I pulled a card for you and I saw here that you have inner conflicts. You are in a battle. This is what I'm getting. This is what Tarot is saying. So yeah, the advice would be love yourself first. Always choose you no matter what.
Great. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Next, we have Echo and then Monique.
I'm getting, I guess what a lot of other people are getting, lack of confidence on your part. I think maybe growing up, your family was a little overcritical and it's kind of affected you in a way that you're afraid of failure. And I just think you need to take a close look at failure. What's the worst thing happen? That you just don't get the job. But think about what you'll miss out if you got the job.
Great. Thank you, Echo and then Monique.
Okay, yeah, I was getting a lot what Sandra was saying too. I was getting that there's a blockage in the heart chakra, and I think you would benefit from doing some heart chakra meditations. There's tons of free heart chakra meditations on YouTube that you could look at. Because there is a lot of conflict. It's like I think it does have something to do with childhood, where it's just kind of like kept going into adulthood, and you might find yourself in conflict with like others, just feeling maybe like everyone's against you. but that's not really the case. So I think that it would help, like I said, to do some sort of heart chakra healing. That's the focus because that's the seat of your power. So that's probably why you're feeling like, things are not going right for you. So that's what I got.
All right, great. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Shen, for your question. All right, and then next we have LO. Let's make sure that you're here and you wanted me to read out your question. We'll see if we can fit in a few answers on this one and maybe a few answers on another question. All right, LO, there are a couple of you here with the names like that. So I'm going to read the question. You'll know who you are. What's that? Someone have something? Okay, so this question is from LO. How is cash flow and my career working together for complete financial independence? So what did we pick up on LO? Cash flow and my career working together for complete financial independence.
Thank you. It's Lori. I'd
Okay,
really
great.
like to know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd really like to know what I can do or what's going on with my relationship to money and my new career. Thank you.
Okay, great, Arshia.
Any input is helpful.
Yeah, that's great. I was going to say, your energy feels really good as you're asking the question. So that's one thing that to me is really positive. Go ahead, Arshia.
Yes, so about your relationship with money, we can do Reiki work on that. So Reiki works very well on the clearing some blockages if you have any about the prosperity, your money flow. So that will be a great modality for you. I mean,
And
break
we
it
really
out
want to
into
focus on being
two.
of service right now. So what advice can you give her right now? Anyone? So Arshia, if you have something you can give right now or? Okay,
We
great.
can do Reiki as well right now if she wants, definitely. This
Is that all right if
works.
we do some Reiki on you, Lori? Lori, are you open to that? You have to let us know. Okay, great.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so practitioners that do that. Okay, great. And then we've got Jewel, Tanya Lee, Joanna, and Jennifer. Jewel, where's Jewel?
Here.
Okay.
Hi. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I got a little thrown and I missed my thread, so I need to go back into it. Yeah, there's this sense of timing, which I think was mentioned, and there's this sense of it's almost like you've got a surfboard and there's the ocean, and you're just like, okay, like it's all working, and you've got all the pieces, but it's like you got to get in there and on the board and don't be afraid of falling. Falling is part of learning to surf, and you can get really good at it. It feels rather quickly. It's like just find the right wave. And that's the metaphor is find the right wave. Um, and it feels like as you relax, you'll find your intuition automatically knows it. It's not something you'll figure out by thinking. It's getting this thing of trying too hard, thinking too hard, over analyzing it. And if you relax and listen for the wave and just catch the wave, it's all already in place.
Okay, great. Thank you. And then Tanya Lee.
Okay, let's see if I do this better with time. Basically, what I'm getting from spirit is you gotta, instead of looking at what you don't, where you're not at, is being grateful in the little things. You have to be grateful in the little things to get the big things. And the expectation of, where's it at? I want it all. That's going to actually block you. So take a look around and be grateful for the little things and look at what's coming. So that way, that momentum, and you can create that vortex of energy to come to you like you want. But you're going to have to do that in the little things and not have that high expectation, because this is rather new. So you're going to have to put in the work in the time.
Great, thank you. Next, we've got Joanna and then Jennifer.
So I was feeling that there is a story of lack to look into. You may or may not be aware of it, but I recommend just Googling like how to release limiting beliefs. there's a bunch of really simple steps you can do to look at where the belief originated. Usually they're not ours. And then it will actually help you release that story of lack, which will open you up to the flow of financial abundance.
Great. Thanks, Joanna. Next, we've got Jennifer. You're up on screen now.
Hi there. So I got that you've got a lot of emotions tied up in money these days, and so you need to separate some of that and put money in its right place so that you're not being as emotionally driven and kind of buffeted by funds and money and how you see it. I get that you're in a pretty powerful place right now, actually, for making money, and that you have some opportunities on the horizon. I see that there's potentially a pretty good partnership that would come up sometime here in the future that's going to offer you some opportunities at prosperity and good things coming in.
Great. Thanks, Jennifer. Next, we've got Monique and then Diane.
Okay, I was just getting that it looks like you might tend to be an overgiver. You're somebody that they're giving me like you have a big heart. As it pertains to your finances, I don't know if this is like you loan money out to people or you give. It's like something like over giving. So when you're over giving, just like energetically, even when you're pouring from an empty cup, as they say, then you're out of balance with the universe. You're out of balance. And so it's something about that, like making more, I want to say rational is the word, decisions when it comes to your money and spending and helping others and not over giving, making sure you always have enough. Something like that. That's what the message I got from your guides.
Thank you. And Diane's got something too. And then Jared.
Okay, not to repeat what everybody else has said. They're all speaking the truth of a certain level of all of this. But what I will say is that you have really been focused on money, your prosperity, to a point that relationship seems like it's in the kind of going through chaos right now. Things feel very, unbalanced, but you are coming into a better place of balance. But it happens when you let go of the mental intensity that you're giving yourself, because it's not going to work out the way you're putting it in your head. You are trying to create it if you don't actually stop, get out in nature, get to water. Water is going to help you process these emotional spaces that you're holding on to. And it's really going to help clear this energy. You have some luck and abundance coming in actually on a prosperity level within the next couple of weeks, but it really comes with you letting go of these mental spaces, getting out and relaxing, doing some creative grounding kind of work, do some art, clean your house, purge, anything of that nature right now is actually going to be beneficial to you. But get off of this topic and get off of this subject, because the sooner you do, the sooner it comes in. And this is all a thing of the past. And you're like, holy shit, that's all I had to do was relax. Yes, it's that simple. Get out and relax. The universe is telling you to put your feet up, take a hot bath, enjoy a drink if you do that, whatever it takes, but relax, chill out. Next one.
All right, great. Thank you so much. There are our answers for you, Lori. All right, next we have Marcia, and you wanted to
play with the child. Sorry.
Okay, play with the child. Yeah, so get into a really playful, loose, easy space about it. All right, Marcia, you wanted to speak your question. Do you want to unmute? Yeah, great.
Yes. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I wanted to know, is there a specific modality that I should be working on at this time for my spiritual growth and also to be aligned with my soul's purpose in this life?
I want to say your image is absolutely beautiful. Did you make the image?
No, I didn't make it. I saw it a couple years ago and just fell in love with it.
Great, and I can see your photo there in bitty time. I'm an eye reader. Yeah. And I think that you probably have a tendency to caretake other people, like to overcare for other people. And I think this is a place where you really need to check in with yourself, and you need to find out where you are on fire, where you feel so much passion. Not worry about getting it right, not doing what someone tells you should do, not believing the answer is outside you. It's inside. And so really, really love you and listen to you and follow the calling in you. That feels like the most important thing, where you're not worried as much about the it's a time almost to be selfish and to really feel the joy and the energy you feel when you're practicing the gifts that are yours. So that's what's showing up for me. All right, we've got Arashaya's got something else to share, and Tanya Lee's got something. If these are all fresh from this question, I'm moving people around. Go ahead, Arashaya.
Yes, so I think that it will help you a lot if you do like a tarot and oracle, like a soul path guidance. So you can get so much insight from this. But always it's very important to listen to your intuition. Like your gut is always telling you what's best for you, right? So just combine those. Get some guidance, listen to your intuition, always love yourself, do what's best for you. So I think that will help you a lot. And then you can decide, okay, I want to work on my light body, so or I want to do this stuff in 3D, right? And then maybe go so for some healing. But I think a tarot guidance on your soul path will be like a first step for you. This is what I would do, what I would go for.
Great, thanks. Tanya Lee is next, and then Alina, and then Diane.
I pulled the queen for you. Baby, it's time to get back on the throne. So this is the card of the feminine leadership. I think the difference between feminine and masculine is in the difference between Barack Obama and Kamala Harris. You want to lead like Kamala Harris. So put yourself into that position where you know what needs to be done, you know how it needs to be done, but you're wise enough to delegate and to explain to others how to do it without you getting to be the what's it called micromanager. So anything that gets you into the position of that feminine leadership will work. Okay. Any modality, it will click. Once you see it, you will be like, oh, that's the one. And sometimes it takes a few frogs to kiss, unfortunately, but that is an interesting and exciting journey. So something that will bring that female leader in you will work for you. Yeah.
Great, and back to Tanya Lee.
Okay, this is actually a really great question because I deal with this kind of question all the time. And I'm just going to be blunt and honest with you. You've got to learn how to do your own spiritual hygiene. You don't want to just jump in working with modalities. You want to kind of learn your own energy and be able to maintain it and protect it and understand understand feeling other energies. And if you have something you need to heal, you need to deal with that before you jump into something else. If you don't, then you really want to play with all modalities, because that's for you to decide. No one should really step in and say, oh, you should do this or do that. You've got to step into your own power. If you want to do modalities, then you need to step into your own modalities and make that decision. That's part of doing modalities. It's not, don't look for answers outside of yourself. And the card I got for you is release. So you got some things that you need to deal with. And if you don't deal with it before you start messing with the modalities, then spirits will turn around and mess with you with those weaknesses. So that's why I say you need to work on your spiritual hygiene before and learn how to do that on a daily basis.
Great, thank you. Diane.
I'm going to actually follow up pretty close to Tanya here. The reality is that you are in a place where
Mom,
you are
what can I
able
do for
to
my-
you are able to pick up a lot of information and a lot of things in any of these communities, and you are so open right now because you're looking for answers, but the answers are within you. And no matter which faith, which spirituality, which path you choose, which modality you choose, the truth is you've got to know your energy and yourself first. You've got to know what makes you happy, what makes you feel inspired, because no matter which modality you're working with other people. And at the end of the day, you've got to be able to read that energy. You got to know if you're aligned, if you're, sitting in that space well. You've got to know yourself to the best of your ability to make sure that you're under the right modality. So get creative, get into nature with yourself, take the walks, do doodles, do art, do anything that helps you recognize the emotional body and the spaces that you're holding right now. Because right now, you're going through something that has hurt you and it has you wanting to seek outside yourself. There's no modality right now that is honestly going to help you heal this space outside of you. So please go within, trust your intuition, cry, write, journal, create right now. It will help you process this. Water is also going to be helpful for you as well. But give yourself a little time, because as soon as you clear up the mental space that you're locked in right now, your aha moment comes. The light bulb shines and you're past this, and you'll actually know exactly which modalities and which space you want to be in. And in fact, you might find that you're just ready to study a little bit more, not necessarily jump in. Next.
All right, great. Thank you so much. Thank you for your question, Marcia. We did still have questions from T and M and J and D, and sorry we haven't gotten to those yet. The practitioners are going to be busy in their breakout rooms. Bring your questions around and you'll probably get some answers in talking with people. We've had Jenny join us, who didn't get a chance to do the introductions earlier. Jenny, do you want to jump in and do your introduction before we get split up in breakout rooms?
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Jenny Capella with Miracles with Jenny, and I'm an ET and intuitive and crisis and life transitions coach. And I bring a lot of practical tools along with my intuition. And tonight I'm going to be speaking about some excerpts from my book that I wrote about mastermind teams. And it's just some kind of highlights from that. We all need to have support. And sometimes, I don't know about you, but if I don't tell somebody that I'm going to do something, even if it's just a quick email, I won't do it. I'll flake out. I need an accountability partner. And there's so many powerful reasons to have a mastermind team, and I'm going to cover some of that just briefly tonight in my talks.
Great. Thanks so much, Jenny. We've got 2 talks that are getting started here right now. So 6:15 in room 10 with Jenny, right? Your dream team, how to start and run a mastermind group. And then at room number 7, we have with Echo, the mystic, exploring the Akashic records. So those are going to be happening as our first talks. Every 15 minutes, we have talks. Practitioners that need to be co-hosts because you need to record or share your screen. If I haven't made you a co-host, can you raise your hand and let me know? Somehow get my attention right now so I can make you a co-host. I think I've made some of you co-hosts already. Dan is a co-host. All right, if you notice you need to be a co-host, I have to do it in this room. All right, everybody. So we're going to be going into breakout rooms. So the breakout rooms are numbered. I just put in the chat a list of all the numbered breakout rooms. So there's the fair schedule room where you can check out what's happening today. And we have so much happening, it can't fit on the screen. It's best to go to jointhefair.com and scroll down on that web page so that you can see what's happening. I'll give you a quick review of what that is, and then the talks are going to get started really quickly. And I'll teach you how you can move from room to room. We're going to be going at this for 3 hours, so there's all kinds of stuff happening. Jointhefair.com should show up on your screen in a moment. If you scroll down, you will see this is a flyer that lists all the practitioners that are here today. You can see what they're offering, what room they're in, their name. They're special if you want to work with them after the event, and then their contact info. You can see the contact info at the bottom there. There are scheduled talks. This is in Pacific time. They change in color at the times. Sometimes we have 3 at a time. Sometimes we have 2 at a time. You got to make choices. You can go in and out of the rooms that interrupt in the middle for almost everything. You're allowed in the public rooms, I should say. So let me say again, these are so much to say. These are all of the what people have in ongoing throughout the evening. So in room 1, for example, there are 3 different things to choose from. And at one point, room 1 is going to be giving a talk too. So you can see the whole list of everything happening by room here. And I've also got this broken out here so that you can see what is free, what is by donation, what is a small price where it's free to watch other people do this, and small prices that can happen in private. So these are all the different things that are going on. And I gave you the list of breakout rooms. Oh, yeah. So the breakout rooms. So there's the fair schedule breakout room that you can go look at and see some of the basic schedule. There's a social room if you want to just talk with other people that are here. And then there are the numbered rooms. You're welcome to go in and out of the numbered rooms as much as you want throughout the evening. And then there are private rooms at the bottom. Don't go into any of the private rooms unless you've arranged with a practitioner ahead of time that you're going into a private room with them. And I'm going to explain to you how you can move from room to room in just a moment. And thanks so much, everyone, for joining us at jointhefair.com, joinmeweonline.com, and mewefairs.com.